Hi. 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 It's your boy, Stephen Blake, and welcome back to the channel. And yes, as you saw from the video title, we are doing another product review. I'm pretty fired up about this one, I'm not even gonna lie. A huge thank you to my friends over at Kettle Fire for getting me the major hookup here. We got 6 different packages they sent to me. For time's sake, and as you know, I like to try and keep these product reviews sweet and short. So I'm only gonna choose one package to go over in terms of the macros, ingredients, price, and then the taste test. You all already know the drill, so let's just kick it. So the flavor I chose is the classic chicken bone broth. I'm very much so a plain Jane myself, but I must say that I do love myself a good bone broth, especially when it has the chicken in it. The pollo, as most of you call it. 10 grams of protein, collagen source, made with organic free-range chicken bones. 14 plus hours slow and simmer, organic chicken bones, simmer and sip. You could say it's bad to the bone, but in a good way. Okie dokie artichoke, let's jump into the ingredients. Organic chicken bone broth, water, organic chicken bones, organic onions, organic carrots, organic fennel, organic leeks, apple cider vinegar, thyme, shiitake mushroom, tamarind extract, organic bay leaf, vegetable broth. You guys get the idea. Lots of organic. Don't see anything crazy out of the ordinary when it comes to the ingredients here. Pretty run-of-the-mill, easy, straight stuff. Now let's jump into the macros. So 2 serving size per container, serving size 1 cup, 245 grams. Amount per serving, 45 calories. Total fat, 0 grams. Saturated fat, 0 grams. Trans fat, 0 grams. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams. Sodium, 170 milligrams. Total carb, 1 gram. Dietary fiber, 0 gram. Total sugars, 0 gram. Protein, 10 gram. Macros look a-okay to me too as well. Total carbohydrates, only 1 gram. So that minus the 0 dietary fiber would just be 1 gram of total carbohydrate. No added sugar, very importante there. No fat, no saturated fat, no trans fat. I'm surprised there's no fat though, because I would think that especially when it comes from the bones would usually have some sort of fat content, but that's just me, I guess, thinking out loud on that one. Now this is actually where it gets a little bit tricky with the price because some companies sell their bone broths in different variant sizes when it comes to the packs. For the sake of this review though, I actually only picked Kettle Fire because it comes in a 3-pack, and then the other 2 brands, just 1 single container, and then our 3rd brand is actually a 12-pack. So for the pack of 3 here with Kettle Fire, that is actually going to be 17 ounces per container of each one. So 17 times 3, it's going to come out to around, I want to say 51 fluid ounces total. And that's actually going to cost you about $23.97, which is about, I want to say 26, 27 bucks, give or take. And that would actually round out to $9 per container. The second bone broth brand I selected is called Bonafide, and that is only $10 for 24 fluid ounces, and that comes in just 1 big pack. So I would be around, I want to say roughly 13, 14 bucks once you finish totaling everything. Then the 3rd brand I found is called Pacific Foods, and they actually are the 12-pack brand that I mentioned. So that is actually going to be $22.15 for a pack of 12. And the amount in each pack is only going to be 8 fluid ounces. But when you multiply the 12 times the 8, you get 96 ounces total of bone broth. So after going over the prices, I think I would just have a few quick takeaways. One of them being that Pacific Foods is only going to have 1 flavor for that 12-pack. So I do personally think that you get more bang for your buck using Pacific Foods' brand and bone broth. But on the flip side with Kettle Fire, you do get 3 different flavors for that 3-pack. I really think it's all depending upon your choice and preference at the end of the day, but I do think, just from my personal opinion, from just kind of reviewing everything, you would get more, like I said, bang for your buck going with Pacific Foods. Hopefully the pricing for this makes sense. It was a little bit tricky for me to just kind of decipher it on my end, but I think I did a pretty good job. And now it's time for the taste test. And as most of you know, bone broth is supposed to be drinking at a hot or warm temperature, but me being me and the weird person that I am, I'm going to just drink this as is, straight out of the container. I don't want it to spill. How do you open this? Oh, tear a long dotted line after squeezing corners. I should read more. I got it! Oh no, I spilled. It tastes differently when it's not hot. I will say that much. How do you purples? Oh, geez. Hello. Hello. I think there's mushrooms in this. I'm not a huge mushroom fan. I think it tastes good. I like bone broth. Granted, I think it tastes differently when you're sick, not so much when you're well. Okay, let's run it back on this video and recap what we just went over. Ingredients, love them. Lots of organic stuff, nothing crazy out of the ordinary, very straightforward run-of-the-mill stuff. Macro time, love those as well. Only 1 gram of carbohydrates, and the serving size, for what it's worth, I think is great as well. Now, let's go over the price. I do think that if you enjoy variety and you want different flavors, go with Kettle Fire. But I think that if you want just more, like I said, longevity, Pacific Foods. Bonafide, I think, is the same amount in fluid ounces if you doubled it from the 24 ounces to the 48 ounces, which would come out to the 48 ounces you'd get from a variety pack of 3. And for the taste, tastes like regular bone broth. I think that for me though, just because there was mushrooms in there, I'm not a huge mushroom fan. I just never have. I had a really bad experience as a kid, and mushrooms pretty much scarred me for life. And that's pretty much it. As always, thanks you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of the love and support. Be sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, and check back every week for brand new product review videos just like this one. And really quickly, if I may, just shamelessly plug my Patreon page. It's a little way for you guys to give back to me. I kind of think of it like a virtual tip jar of sorts, but there's definitely no obligation at all to give. But if you have a few extra dollars lying around, then, you know, hey, throw them my way. All right, that's all I got. See you guys later.